what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the After 29 podcast. I'm Clayton Foster.
Mosieo Boom.
All right, so today we're going to be touching on what we're talking about in this week's episode. We're going to be talking about the hate crimes going on against, our fellow Asian-American citizens, and just the atrocities that they're facing these days. We're going to have a couple videos that I've seen. Mosieo, to my knowledge, hasn't seen these yet. I'm just going to see what his reactions and responses are into, what he sees. So here's the first one.
Hey, you go away, motherfucker. Go away. What's that? Go away. Go away right now. Go away. I'm calling 911. I'm calling 912. You play with me, bitch. You play with me, bitch. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'll bring you ass. I'll bring you.
So, what's your thoughts, man?
That video is wrong on so many levels. First off, the dude is minding his own business in the shop. The African American male is going to come in there and just cause a scene for no reason and talk about he needs to have his mask on, which no one's in the shop, so he didn't have to have his mask on. But the African American male didn't have a mask on, so pretty much contradicting himself. Anyway, besides that, like, if the Asian American male would have went off on him and punched him and knocked him out, whatever, I wouldn't have. I don't blame him for that because he's protecting himself and he's he's in his own shop. I don't condone violence, but my thing is, if you're gonna mess with somebody that's not even doing anything to you, then yeah, you deserve to protect yourself and knock the person out or do whatever. So
right, yeah. My thoughts on it, like the first time I saw it, I kind of thought along the same lines as you do, which I still kind of do. But like seeing the guy and like hearing him talk, he sounds like he's like either got like some kind of mental health issues or drugs or something. He was speaking real weird, but I mean at the end of the day that still doesn't make it right. And that behavior came from somewhere. You ain't just running up on somebody saying COVID-19, you ain't got no mask on, then you pepper spraying a dude in his own business. So I think this dude definitely has some mental issues or something's up with him. But at the end of the day, I mean it's still sick. I played this video because I want people to see, because a lot of our people think that it's just, white people attacking the Asians, but it's a lot of our people too. So that's why it's indicative of it's a problem that we all have to solve and work together to to change, because it's not just one race attacking the Asians.
Right.
So.
And the thing is, like, I don't understand, like, for our own people attacking Asian Americans, like, it's pointless, it's senseless. I mean, what have they done to us? I mean, we're just doing it just because. And I mean, why even go to the extent of doing that and you're going to go to jail and get locked up for it?
Yeah. I
mean, wrong is wrong. And I mean, by all means, I mean, what the dude did, he was definitely wrong on that. So
absolutely. All right, so I got one more for you. I'm going to pull up.
Whoa. Okay, say that again. Yeah, say that again. Oh, now you're shy? Say it again. Now you're shy?
What's wrong with you?
Say it one more time.
Yeah, you need to leave. That is not appropriate.
You need to leave.
You do not talk
No,
to
you
us
need
like
to
that.
leave.
You need to leave now.
Asian piece of
You
Oh my
right
God.
now. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm out.
Get out.
wow.
You are not allowed
I
here.
already put my
No, you
brain
not
down.
talk to our guests like that. Get out now.
Who are these?
They are valued guests.
Oh, are they?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
they're
they are.
fucking
Yes,
guys.
they are.
Yeah, you. You're a racist.
You are not allowed here. Ever
Yeah,
again.
really.
What's your thoughts, bro? So he's a CEO. I hope he got fired for that. That's stupid. And then his statement saying that Trump's gonna
what?
Gonna F you.
F you. I don't get why he would say that, but I mean,
so is that proof that the previous administration incited a lot of this by saying stuff like the Kung flu and the Chinese virus? Do you think that had anything to do with it?
100%. I feel like with Trump being, or the previous administration, him being president at the time, I felt like, or I still feel that way. But before he came along, I mean, people that were racist, they kind of didn't really come out with it. But then since they saw that Trump was upfront and honest, and well, not, I don't want to say honest, he lied about a lot of things, but anyway, the main point is he was upfront and would speak his mind on certain situations, calling people like the Kung flu or different things like that. So people that were racist said, okay, well, if he can speak up, I can do it too. So I definitely feel like he played a big role into a lot of people acting dumb, especially like this idiot over here. I applaud the lady, for the waitress that came in and intervened, because I mean, they were enjoying themselves, or being to themselves, and trying to celebrate a birthday party, and for him to come up and say those racist remarks, I mean, it's just, I don't get it. I don't even see how you were at the top of being a CEO, doing all that, but whatever.
Yeah, and one part of the video, like, is at the end. We didn't play that part. It was saying that he issued an apology, and I think the guy who recorded the video said that he didn't really believe him. So I'm thinking that he was just trying to save his job, because he knew this was gonna get out there and go viral, and holding that position, I'm sure he lost a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
By this getting out.
Yeah, I mean, for that, I didn't hear it, but just knowing, like, for someone to be in a top position like that, you would try to want to save face, so that way you won't lose your money or whatever. But I mean, wrong is wrong, and I mean, you definitely deserve what you get for that. I mean, no one told you to come in there and speak that nonsense, that poison to other people or Asian Americans or whatnot. I mean, they didn't do anything to you, so why you want to sit up here and do that to them? So
yeah, I don't know. I might have to watch the video again. I'm not sure like how it started, or like how they got into an altercation. Just to start with, anyway. Maybe he had a little bit too much wine. I see a couple glasses up there. Was that 3 glasses up there? He by himself. But I don't know, man. Like, I would think if you work at a tech firm, I think it's like called Solidate or something like that. If you work at a tech firm, I'm pretty sure it's probably a pretty diverse environment, because everybody, there's tons of different races and things in the tech field now. So like, how can you be this bigoted? I'm sure. Well, I mean, you're a CEO, so I guess you're not really in the office with everybody every day. I don't know how large Solidate is, but you would think you're a CEO of a tech company, you would probably have a little bit more tact than what you have, and a little bit more experience with other races. But hey, that goes to show you, man, like, it doesn't matter like what kind of environment you're in. You just racist, you're racist.
Yeah, and I mean, like they say, when you drink, the truth do come out. So I mean, maybe that was his truth. He was holding it in, and I mean, he got a little tipsy or wasted or whatever, and the truth came out, how he really felt about other people besides his race or whatever. So again, like, stop this hate. I mean, white Americans mistreating African Americans, African Americans mistreating Asian Americans, just the whole thing in general. Hate, I mean, is definitely wrong. So I mean, we should love one another, treat each other with respect, and if you don't like somebody, then don't speak to them. But you don't have to treat them or go out your way hurting somebody or saying something crazy like that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, would you want someone to say something like that to your loved ones, your spouse, your siblings, friends, or whatever? So I mean,
right. So yeah, man, I think at the end of the day, like you said, we all need to think about the end goal. We want every race in America to be tolerant of each other, and just be one people. And we can't get there. I think a lot of things that I hear from our community, we're always talking about, the white man this, the white man that, but ultimately, at the end of the end goal is for all us to be unified. I mean, we have to let go of some of the things that we hold against, white people, and we have to join with them. Just as we're saying now, like, the Asian community is, under attack. We need to support them. It's gonna come a time too where we have to support the white community too. If
Right.
if we truly say we want unity and we want peace,
Exactly.
you know, all across the states.
Right. Yeah. So you said it perfectly.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is new something we're trying out. So peace till next time.
Peace.